1,000 of this next item sold. We are very excited to be kicking this show off with basically my co-host of this show, who comes in every Tuesday, which I so appreciate because he's a good buddy of mine. I'm talking about Chris CAMPANELLI, and I'm talking about the Pro Series windshield cleaner with 3 microfiber pads. This whole set coming home for $31.98, 3 easy payments of $10.66. We are down to our final 2 colors right now. Right here next to me, I've got the aqua, and then I have next to this, the red, which is my favorite color. And Chris CAMPANELLI knows all about that because I'm always picking up red items from this guy.
Also my very favorite color. Also, and I just want to point out that I am the only one who chose to come in and join you today.
Well, how about that?
In the studio.
Well, this is why you're one of my favorites. So how about that?
That's fair. Yeah, you heard it here. I'm Steve's favorite. But no, this is the first time that we've actually included all 3 pads in this window and windshield cleaner as well.
New pad.
New pad, diamond fiber pad. That's the one that scrubs without scratching. So if you have a nice little bird come and leave you a mess maybe on the sunroof right after you've washed the car, because we've had this conversation, you can use this pad to scrub that away.
Right.
We give you the chenille pad, which is meant for holding a lot of suds. So this is great for washing your windows and your windshields.
Love it.
And then this is our loopy pad. So what we do here is this is looped microfiber. This is for cleaning and polishing and leaving an absolute lint-free experience.
Right.
So you're going to scrub, you're going to wash, and you're going to clean it up. And then, of course, we have the short pole for the inside and the shorter stuff. We have the long pole to get all the way across the windshield. We're going to show you that. We have the squeegee on the end. The triangle head fits into the hard-to-reach places. We did not, I mean, every feature that we packed into this kit.
I mean, it's truly a set.
Yes.
And when you bring something like this home, you get to like trick yourself and be like, oh wait, I can use this here and here. Oh, and then you're suddenly all over your home with this.
It's funny you say that too, because we're going to show you demonstrations here in a second. But if you look at the video that we shot for this, which we showed you at the beginning of the presentation, we did the exact same thing. We said, oh my God, I can use it on my mirrors. I can use it on my picture frames. I can use it in the bathroom. I can use it on the backsplashes. I can use it on the kitchen cabinets if I have glass countertops. I can use it on the TV screen. I can use it in the shower. Use it on the tile enclosures. I mean, there's so many different places where you can use this, Steve. That's a great call out, because again, it's not just for cleaning your windshield like it says in the graphic. It is for cleaning all over the house, the hard to reach places that you can't reach. And with the triangle head, let's get to cooking here.
Let's show you over here.
We'll start with the diamond fiber pad. Now, I put this here to show you that a nice little birdie came and left us a simulated mess over here, but this is the diamond fiber pad. So when you get this at home and you're going to use the diamond fiber pad, I don't want you to spray the window itself because you're using entirely too much solution. What I want you to do is spray maybe a little bit of water or your favorite window cleaner on the pad, and then you can see the diamond fiber pad is going to scrub that mess just like that, right? So you're saying, well, it's disappearing into the pad, so then now what we need to do is we need to wash the window. So now that we've used the diamond fiber pad, we're going to come here with the chenille pad. And the same thing goes. I don't want you to spray the window. I want you to take a little bit of dish soap and a bottle of water and then put the dish soap on the pad and then just a couple of spritzes of water on the pad. And then you'll see that we're kind of activating the bubbles in here. And then the triangle head gets into those hard to reach places. Now I'm going to come over here to the right to show you how to lock in the squeegee. So there's a little nub right here, as I'm hiding behind here. There's a little nub, right? A little nub and a hole. And then all I have to do is line those up, click it into place, and now I've engaged the squeegee, which allows me to now, after I've sudsed up the windows, now I can clear off these suds, and that window is nice and clean. Now, if you wanted to do the inside windows, right, you transition pads to the loopy pad. This is the same thing where you want to clean and polish your windows. Same thing. Don't spray it on the window. Spray it on the pad itself. Just a couple of spritzes of water, and the loopy pad activates. You can see how some of that residual moisture is going to evaporate. But I want you to think about not just the windows. Think about your sliding glass doors, right? So if this were a big sliding glass door, I can get way up high. But now I can get way down low, maybe where the grandkids touch the glass, or your nieces and nephews, or your puppies or your kitties touch that. That way I don't have to get on my hands and knees to rub and scrub and clean. And then the best part is you peel these off, all 3 pads, put them in the washing machine, put them in the dryer, and you get to use them over and over and over again for years and years.
That's fantastic, because what's the latter? You are wasting a lot of money by picking up disposables over and over again.
Yeah.
And the fact that you're getting 3 different pads, that is absolutely spectacular, because all 3 do 3 different jobs. So this is a perfect opportunity.
Yep. Scrubbing, washing, and cleaning and polishing, 100%. And not just on your windows or your mirrors or your backsplashes and all that stuff in the house.
Right.
This kit was formulated originally for the car. So you think about these big SUVs, right?
Yeah.
We'll start on the interior of the car, right, Steve? So what I'll do, put that bottle over here, is the chenille pad is inside the car here, right?
Yep.
So the chenille pad also doubles as a duster if I wanted to. So if I wanted to dust the dashboard, I can come all the way across here, right? All the way across if I wanted to and get into those hard to reach places. That's with dusting the dashboard. But if I wanted to immediately transition to that loopy pad, this is great for cleaning, again, spray just the pad itself, but cleaning those hard to reach places on the inside of the windshield. Down where the dashboard meets the windshield, all the way up here, right? We're gonna come all the way into the corners and the hard to reach places. I'm gonna come over by Steve. I am still sitting in the passenger seat, but I am cleaning all the way over here to the other side, and then again, all the way down in the corner, because I use the poles and the pad and the technology. But again, if you're outside of the car, this is where I think this shines, because it has the longer extension pole.
Right.
Now look at this, Steve. We'll close this door. Think about cleaning these giant SUVs all the way across without having to get on a chair or a ladder. To your point, the sunroof.
Totally.
Right? I don't want to have to do that. When we think about making these tools, Steve, we think about my mom. She doesn't have to, you know, she still lives independently, 87 years old. Still has an SUV, but the last thing I want her to do is get on a chair or a ladder to clean anything.
Absolutely. This makes so much sense, because, I mean, think about what's happening right now for most of us during the summer season. Rain.
Yes.
These very intense rainstorms. Last night we had the loudest thunderstorm I think I've ever heard in my entire life.
All night.
But also what happens with the rain is that the rain comes and then the sun comes out immediately.
Yes.
Water spots for days. Instantly. And
Instantly.
this is definitely going to be that perfect opportunity for you to go ahead and take care of the job. Right now, the entire set is $31.98, or 3 easy payments of $10.66. We're down to our final 2 color options here, the aqua and the red. And then aqua is very, very popular right now. But not only are you going to get all 3 of the pads, but you're also going to get a long telescoping pole and a short pole as well. And the pads are washable. That is the best part.
I love what you just called out, is not only just the rain, but let's say you have a car in the driveway and the sprinklers come on, right?
Yeah.
At my house, the sprinklers come on at 3 o'clock in the morning, right? But we have hard water. We have lots of calcified hard water. So the sprinklers have already done their job. By the time we wake up, that sun comes out, flash dries that, you have calcified water now on your windshield, right? That's what's so great about the 3 different pads, just like she's doing in the shower there, not just for calcified water or hard water stains. If you have soap scum and stuff like that, use the diamond fiber pad with a little bit of water or your favorite solution like GP. If you want to use GP66, use that to scrub off that mess. Then you're going to follow this up with the chenille pad that's going to hold all those suds while you're washing your window, and then again following that up for a clean and polished lint-free experience with the loopy the loopy pad. And again, all of these are machine washable, tumble dry.
Absolutely, but the construction of them allows you to go ahead and just use water.
Yes.
If you're trying to veer away from any chemical cleaners, this is a perfect opportunity for you to have that nice clean, smart clean with Campanelli. And that's what happens with everything you bring us.
Yeah, so we'll go through this kind of gamut on the window real quick, right? So again, if you have a mess that needs a little bit of scrub, we're going to use the diamond fiber pad. Do not spray the window itself, you're going to spray the pad. The diamond fiber pad is going to scrub away that pesky mess, but now you have to wash the window. So we're going to transition immediately to the chenille pad, which what I don't want you to do is I want you to, don't spray the window again. Put a little bit of dish soap on the pad itself, spray it with the water, and then you're going to activate the dish soap that's in that pad. And then the same thing goes here. We're going to lock this into place, which we showed you before. There's a little button on the end here. Boom, you're going to click and lock this into place. But that activates the squeegee on the back side. So now you're using the squeegee and you can clean off the windows. And then the same thing goes for the interior windows, or if you wanted to do a lint-free experience with this loopy pad, do not spray the window, spray the pad itself. The residual moisture will eventually evaporate. You can see we're not putting on too much moisture. Gets into those hard to reach places, but not only that, way up high, also way down low if this were a sliding glass door, so you don't have to worry about any of that. Peel these off, put them in the washing machine.
I mean, that is fantastic. And you're getting the whole set for $31.98 or 3 easy payments of $10.66 in your choice of the red or the very popular right now aqua with item A651271. Definitely want to hurry with this one. This is wildly popular. Chris, thank you so much, buddy. We're going to see you later on in the show.
I will be here.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, I'm going to be running all over from our inside to outside and everywhere in between.